the show. I'm Altakor, your host and artist. Okay, seriously. Oh, 1 second. So let me just get the chat up so I can see you peeps. Okay. Move some of these paint brushes over here. I've added some new paint brushes to the family today, as well as this handy dandy caddy I got from Michaels, and some new Naphtol Red, which we'll see if I even need. And what else did I get? Oh yeah, this like tarp, just to like be the bottom. And I got this brush cleaner so that I can stop complaining about all my crusty brushes. That'll be nice. I can just clean them and have not crusty brushes. Oh, and I got this mineral spirits. Did I already finish my old one? What the? Good thing I got it then. I really do need some more white, but I'd already shopped enough. It was enough for one day. Oh my gosh. It's gone already. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to continue this painting. I like a couple elements in it, and I don't like some other elements. I really love this and this flower, but this is, I don't like that. I don't like this things happening here. So I'm thinking to just kind of erase them, abstract it, make it look more abstract. So I'm just gonna do that. But in the meantime, I need to prep my space a little bit. So I'm gonna grab this caddy. I don't like labels on my stuff for art. I don't know why, but I just like to peel that off so it's nice and clear. And then sort it. Oh, sorry. Bye. Sort it a teeny tiny bit. Okay, and let us begin. So I need to shave my past palette, the palette of the past, and oh my gosh. If I can find the razor in here somewhere. Maybe it's not in there at all. Maybe it's in here. Let's have a look. See. Oh my gosh. Guys, remember that color I just got today? I had a whole brand new one already. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, I really need to get some Prussian blue. Wow. Okay, but found the blade. And going to just shave that down now. Ollie. Okay, let me take this off for a second. just go with it for a little bit. If I need to get rid of more, we'll do so. However, okay, never mind. I'm getting rid of more right now instead. Okay, that should be good enough. Good enough. Good enough, governor. And so remember when I was saying I need more Prussian blue? I have some more. That's good. It's like my most used color. Okay. Nice big amount of it. And I'll just start by doing like a layer down there of the Prussian blue. I think if I don't just leave it the new color, I will at least work from it out. And I have some other edits I want to make here. This is very unresolved for me. It was a quick painting initially though, anyway. I still need I don't see the brush I'm looking for. It's funny because earlier today I was like, I almost got a brush similar to it, and I was like, no, I have that brush already. I can't find it. Oh, here it is. Okay. And I'm gonna grab this too. Okay. Let us begin. Let us. Okay, so just using a few chemicals and making that into an abyss. Initially, this painting was supposed to be like curtains in the background, but I didn't like that, so I just changed the entire thing. I also got linseed oil today. Yes, I did. And that is going to be great for making this painting better. It was once like my dresser. I had to do a painting of my dresser area, and this was it. But as a painting by itself, it doesn't look that great. So, realizing that, I'm going to make it a better painting. I already signed it and everything. LOL. I thought it was done. The question now becomes not only how to make this painting better, but also like what is it going to be? I guess it could just be like style. Ugh. No. I'm gonna do some more things with it. I feel like this color also is pretty gross. It needs help, basically. Let's add some depth. That was weird. What the? Oof. I need to shake the silicone. I mean, this thing of rubber. Ouch. So anyway, what's up with you? How are you guys doing? Do you have Halloween costumes yet? I don't yet, and I kind of feel like I'm just gonna go get vampire teeth and that'll be it. But that's kind of a cop out. However, I think I can make it work. I feel like vampire is a very easy thing to do. You just dress up in like dark clothes. Doing well, no costume? Okay. Well, you could be vampire like me. And we could be like twins. Or not twins. You could just be like vampire peeps. Anyway. That's what I'm thinking. What does this painting need? I'm gonna push back the entire background actually. And that'll bring our focus to the front. At least this side. I don't like that. Okay, so I'm gonna thin it out a lot. And just go over. Ooh. And this was for the objects of this, or like the point of this painting was to be abstract, but I'm gonna make it a little bit more detailed. Not that abstract can't be detailed. Oh, you know what? I have a little bit of news. Not really news, but something that happened that I'd like to talk about. I recently just posted on my webpage a new blog post. It was basically about art school and how what I consider the best and worst parts are kind of like two sides of the same coin, because I feel like community is the best part, but then on the flip side of that you have critique, which is kind of difficult for a lot of people, and like even that I would always, because not that I'm like, actually I feel like I'm a pretty good critic, but I am critical of like myself also, and that's how I become more like, I practice it constantly all the time. But I always ask people if they want a critique before I get it, because some people don't want a critique, and it's like that's not gonna be great if you want to like be in art school and have that community that's like, oh, everything is really great, I really like it, and they will say that at times. However, they will not always say that. So that's something to balance with, or just be aware of, I guess, because some people don't think that's gonna happen. So yeah. But I basically just talked about my own experience with it. I don't have as much experience with the like community part. I mean, I do, but I was kind of quiet in art school, so I didn't make that many connections. I made a few really good ones, but most of my connections were like, not like my peers as much, honestly. So it's interesting. Oh my gosh. I keep going just over the line that I want to go. I don't want to overlay the flower, and I keep doing it, so that's how my day's going. Actually, my day's going pretty good. I had a donut, which is like my guilty pleasure. And it's like the pumpkin cake donut, since that's in season now. Since that's the vibe, that's the fall mood. Pumpkin and donut, and it was like the good cake donuts. It wasn't like the thin, regular donuts, I guess. Nothing against them. I just really prefer the cake donuts. I guess I just prefer cake, actually. Realizing this. But anywho, that was a highlight of my day. But also streaming and being here with you guys. I'm working on this like painting that's so old. It's actually not so old. I made it probably last year. I guess it depends on what you think old is. But it didn't even bother me at first, but now when I look at it, I'm just like, that doesn't look good. And every time I do go to like a show or art fair, I can't bring myself to take it with me, because I'm just like, this is not a great representation of my work. So I'm just gonna leave it here. Now, hopefully I will be able to bring it with pride. I will be like, yeah, I did that. But we'll see. I may not finish it in this one session, but I will get somewhere. The thing I'm thinking about is like, what do I do with the space? Because I really like the flower. I really like the like head with hats, but I don't know what to put in this like middle area. Ooh, you know what I want to do here? I'm gonna cut out the bottom. Oh my gosh. Ooh wee. And I want this vase to just extend beyond everything. Ooh, wait, I can just do that. I can have the vase extend to the bottom, and I can have the neck extend to the bottom also. Ooh, or instead of a neck, I can have like a collar extend. That could be cool. What do you guys think? And then I could have something else like extending from below, but not making it to the top. Cause this is the part that's like bothering me. But the rest I really like. I could just expound on the rest. That actually problem solved. So let's do that. I guess I should make the collar yellow, but should I also have the collar really long? Like the neck is just like super long, like the neck is the entire painting. Is that weird? It is weird, but should I do it? Is the question I meant. Let me work on this vase first, and then we'll get back to that. Anyway, as I was saying, so I did the blog post, and it was basically, it started off as a, like, best and worst part of art school, but it ended up being more of a, like, story, anecdote kind of thing, about this time that I was, oh my gosh, this time that I was, I had to be the villain, man, but we were in, like, drawing class or something. I think it was intermediate drawing. So this is our second year. We knew some basics, but the thing that I was grateful for definitely going into university was that I had gone to an arts high school. So I already knew like the basics of things. I already knew like how colors worked and like how to do basic drawing and like use basic shapes. I still do. But that has nothing to do with the story. Sorry. Getting sidetracked again. So we had this drawing class. Okay. And every day for a month, we just had a free drawing period to work on 3 different pieces of anything we wanted. Like, our choice, we could pick anything. We could pick, like, a ball and paint that or draw that. It was charcoal drawings. I'm pretty sure I'm remembering that, right? Because I brought in 3 very different drawings, I remember. One was like a portrait, one I think was a like cityscape, and then the last one I don't really remember. However, I knew it was 3 drawings. And for these 3 drawings, we had so much time. We had at least a month. Our classes, studio classes for art, are like 3 hours. So that's plenty of time. 3 hours twice a week for a month. We had this class. And I was like, okay, so like that's fine. I can definitely make 3 drawings in, that's like 20 hours. Plus, we had, outside time. We could use our own time to work on it as well. And since, as I was saying, I did not have much of a social life, I was using that outside time to draw, like paint and do my work. So then, this is a little bit too big for that area. But, oh my gosh, again. Stop. Okay. Anyway. So, on the day that we have critique, after each project, we would come to class ready to critique each other's work. We'd go around the class and like everyone would get a critique from everyone would critique every classmate's pieces. I don't know why that was making me jumbled. Anyway, so we go around and one of the students only has half of a drawing done. It was bad. It was not like it was even done to the point where like it was completed, like half of it was completed, like they'd been working on it consistently. And even, of course this person sat next to me. When they did come to class, they would sit next to me and they were on their phone a lot of the time. They would take extra long breaks, knowing that they just did not use their time wisely. And I saw that, and I'm sure other people in the class saw that. And it was just like kind of rude. Like the least you can do is like pull together 3 drawings for the critique. Like even though you're not working in class every day, it's college. Like you are able to manage your own time. Like you don't have to even come to class really. But anyway, so the critique day, that was disappointing because especially as someone who'd already invested like so much time into art and like was really serious about it, it was kind of rude for someone to come in and not be taking it seriously, not even like try really. And over the course of the semester, since I did have that background, I was like a good critique or not a good critique, but I was critiquing people. I gave quality advice basically for other people's critiques or other people's drawings, etc. Like, just to help them out and help them like make better art. And honestly, for art school, it's not so much like what the subject you're doing is or like what theme you have. It's like the effort you put in. Like that's what really matters. That's what's gonna make the difference. That's what's gonna be the difference between a good painting / drawing, etc. and a bad one. Is like, did you try? Like, what was your purpose? What was the reasoning behind your decisions in your work? So, everyone does a critique, of course. It's all fine and good. And when we get to the person's who only had half a drawing, it was silent. You could hear a pin drop. It was silent in there. I was like, oh my gosh. Since I had been critiquing everyone else for the whole semester, everyone was looking at me. Like, well, you're the critic. Go ahead. I was silent too for a good long while. Like, even the professor was looking at me. And he had made a comment before. I mean, he oftentimes, like, even when I would critique just regularly, he would comment and be like, oh yeah, I agree, basically what she said. Like, he would always say like, oh yeah, you're right on point with that critique. Even he was looking at me. I was like, dude, why are you looking at me? Anyway, so, and I didn't even know this girl that well. Like, it was just, okay. So I ended up being the one to say, so obviously, see, everyone, I didn't say it like that, but I was like, so you sat next to me during the entire semester. I didn't see you work much on this piece that you're showing today. And it's kind of disappointing that you didn't show any other work either. She said like she had 2 other finished pieces, but she forgot to bring them. I was like, I would have loved to see your finished pieces also. But based off of this work, I can't, it's hard for me to match what you're saying to what you're doing. It doesn't seem like you're really trying, like you really want to do art. And she was getting mad at me. I was like, bro, everyone can see this. This is common knowledge. Don't get mad at me. You didn't do the work. I'm just telling you what you already know. But she was getting mad at me. Literally, she started crying. I was like, wow, did not expect that. But I was like, no, literally. I was like, what do you mean you forgot the 2 pieces that you had completed? Okay, that's believable. But the point was that she didn't try. It was like, if you had given some effort, even like the class time you had, like if you had tried drawing, like that would be a different story, but she wasn't taking it seriously at all. And she wanted us to take her seriously. And I was like, that's not fair. That's not fair to us who actually put in the time. And you want us to sit here and give you a critique on like a partial drawing. Like everyone here had the same exact time that you did, and we used it to learn and do our work. Like, I don't understand how that was, honestly, yeah, that was an interesting day. But then she got mad at me, and her friends like were running to her rescue. She left the room and like 3 other people left with her. I was like, yeah. But at the same time, the professor, he had my back. Even like saying it, I was like, why me? I was so nervous to say it. I don't think I've ever been so nervous to say anything during a critique ever. But like, hello, yes, welcome. Siege death. That's probably not the best way to die, but sorry, what was I saying? Yeah, I was like, cool. So the rest of the semester, it was almost end of the year, but she would, every time I would see her, she would give me this like death stare. I was like, dude, please do not blame me. Like, that was not my fault. I told you what you already knew, and you I don't know, you were in denial or something. Like, you just didn't want anybody to tell you the truth. And that's the thing I was saying in my, like, that's what I was writing about. Because I was like, critique it's really nice to have that community that's there for you and like, hey, this is how you can improve yourself. This is what my art looks like. This is how I go through the process of creating. Art school community, top notch. Because it's people who are very serious about their work. And that's why it's so not only obvious, but like insulting if someone comes in and they just think it's like, oh, I'm gonna draw a smiley face and you guys should be totally happy with me. Like, what? to learn. Like, we're really about it, man. But, yeah, I had to play the villain. However, like, oh yeah, the professor was like, yeah, it's not easy to tell someone that either. Like, it's not, because she was really trying to attack me. She was like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about? I was like, I've literally seen you every day. I mean, I don't know you like that, but, I mean, it's like, there was some kind of like parable or something I was like, or probably wasn't even a parable, but there was something I heard that was like, if someone is a teacher, you don't have to tell me that if I can see them like going to teach every day. If I see them in the classroom teaching, if I see them working every day teaching. If someone is a truck driver, you don't have to tell me that because they're always driving a truck. Like, if you're doing it, you don't have to tell someone, or I guess, I mean, it depends on the situation, obviously, but you don't have to over-explain something that you are actively doing. Like, you don't have to compensate if you're doing it. And I was like, you're just not doing it. You're not showing that you want to be here. And she was getting really mad. It's like, you're really getting mad at yourself, sis. But, yeah. So she went, the thing is, I did not have a lot of good, like, relationships there. Because even other people were getting mad at me for nothing. I was like, what the heck? One time, oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. It was so weird. I have no idea why this girl didn't like me, but what was this? Freshman? It must have been freshman year. And I am minding my business, whatever. I was living in like a suite. So it was two sets of, or it was a set, there were 2 rooms with 2 people each in them. So I didn't know, I wasn't that close with the other girls, but they had a friend that would always come over. And I was cordial with her. I didn't ignore her or anything, or like go out of my way to be mean to her or anything, but she didn't like me for some reason. And it was funny the way I found out, because we had a couple classes together, and we didn't really talk that much. I mean, I saw her in like my roommate's room sometimes, but it wasn't an issue or anything. But when I started seeing her around in the art school, she started ignoring me. Like, I would say hi to her in the hall, because like, I know who you are. Like, you come to my room all the time. I would say hi to her, and she would just stop saying hi to me. I was like, okay, that's weird. Like, anyway, whatever, just gonna go on with my day. But then, one day, oh my gosh, I was working, just like private working time that they had, open studio is what they called it, sorry. Open studio, I was working, and she happened to be there with one of her friends. And they were talking about some like stuff that had gone missing, and that they were trying to say that I was a thief. I was like, just because you like me doesn't mean I'm a bad person. Just because you don't like me doesn't mean that I'm doing like whatever you think. Literally, they were like, oh yeah, they might be in this room with us. And they glanced over at me. I was like, really? Really? It's like that? Like, I don't even talk to anybody. My face thing was like, I don't even bother anybody. Like, what is happening? But, I don't know. She had her own issues to deal with, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what that was about, but it was weird. No, same. I was just like, I don't know what's going on. It kind of turned me off from like just, I don't know. It was weird. The thing is, a lot of weird things were happening there. It just wasn't a great space for me. But I ended up transferring, so it was fine. But I was just like, what the heck? Like, why are people like this? Yeah, it was not only that, but then another time, I didn't even notice her work. But during critique, I complimented someone's piece. I was like, I really love this piece. Thank you so much, Siege Dad. Thank you. But this is an older piece, but it needs help. So I'm gonna help it out. I complimented her piece. I complimented her work, and she was saying that I was being fake. I was like, no, fake is when you act nice to someone that you don't like. I have no ill will towards you. That's the thing. Like, I don't know why you're mad. But anyway, yeah. Because I was like, I didn't even notice her work at the time. I was just saying that I liked her work. Or that I liked the piece by itself. I was like, oh. I mean, it's not... Okay. I don't know. It was weird. It was weird there. I was glad to leave. Like, literally, when I came back, I was just... You know when you, like, literally feel a weight lift off of you? That's how it was. I was like, it was not good there. It was like a breath of fresh air to come back. I was like, ugh. Yeah. It was... Anyway, that's just a little bit of the art school drama. On the flip side, the community I was talking about was just like... I guess what I really meant with community was going to events, like talking to people, networking. There was an event I went to last year, maybe early this year. It blends together. But the event was basically for some kind of, what's the word? Some kind of event or something that it was like a traveling event. No, sharing experiences like that give you perspective and make you appreciate when you have a good situation. That is so true. That is so true. Exactly. Because that is so true. However, I mean, I think looking back, it affected me more than I wanted it to, because I became more reserved, like, in the next year. Like, I wasn't saying hi. Well, I was saying hi to people, but I just stopped, like, talking as much. I was like, I don't know. It definitely did affect me, but I was glad to be out of that space for sure. But they definitely do make you appreciate when you have a good situation. Yeah, because it feels different. And you can recognize the feeling of it. Like, you can, and like, you can recognize when you're in a bad situation also. Because that's definitely happened too. Where I'm like, this is the feeling I get when I'm not in a safe space. Let me just remove myself. Oh my gosh. That's also rewarding. To be able to recognize, like, when you're in a good spot and when you're in a bad spot. It's hard to realize it when it's gradual though. So, like, it kind of builds up and then you get to a point where, like, that's enough. But after you get to that point, you can recognize it more quickly, which is really good. But it takes a lot. It's quite a journey to get to that point. Like, golly. Oh yeah, networking. So when I would, like, the community I met, I guess, with the flip side of critique is, like, going to events, networking, and going to events is, like, also really just a nice thing to do. Like, it's fun. For me, at least. I feel like I'm an ambivert. I can't be in an event too long or I will start to feel like, okay, ready to go. But it's nice to go outside, especially to things that are interesting to you. If you're interested in art, go to an art show. Go to a museum. Like, it's nice, and it gives you, it kind of refills your artistic brain, because you can look at other people's ideas, other people's, you can be inspired, basically. So that's nice. But it took me a long time to get comfortable enough to kind of like be like, okay, well, if you don't like this, I would love to say yes. I guess kind of, but that's only because, no. I wish I could say yes. I really wish I could say yes, but I can't. No. I do art. I do some, like, modeling, kind of, and I also do teaching. So, teaching, yeah. I guess teaching is the most, like, steady, but I'm also trying to do more art and more modeling, so we'll see. But for now, that's where I am. I would love to do art full time though. Like, art is my baby. Or my many babies, my many art babies, but my many art brain babies. I don't know what I'm saying. Ignore me. But I am trying to put myself in a position to be able to do art full time. I have my small business that I'm trying to grow and build, and actually I guess Twitch is kind of a part of that, like building on that community aspect and just getting like my name out there. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Wow. Yeah, I'm trying to, but honestly, social media is so difficult. Like, social media is difficult. Once people are there, they're usually like, oh yeah, that's cool, but it's getting people to there. I guess discoverability is like what I'm working on right now. Like, just getting my name out there as much as possible. But, it's really time consuming, and it might just like, no, literally nowadays it is, because you have to create your own space. And that's something else that people sometimes that people don't expect with arts in general. It's not like a job, like, it's not like you are becoming a, what is even something? I basically only do, I cannot be the best artist in the world, but be good at social media, literally, and make tons of money. That's exactly right. That is exactly right. Like, and that's fine with me. Like, I'll learn social media, and I am learning it, but I'm like learning it on the fly and trying to figure out ways to be effective, but also not take all my time with it, because I would rather be like here actually creating than like, I don't know. I guess that's another thing that Twitch is really good for, because I can be here creating and making content simultaneously, like talking to people, actually engaging with people. Like, it's really nice. But I don't know. Actually doing the social media part of it is kind of annoying. It's like, oh, you have to post during this time. You have to make a post every day. You have to do 2 reels. You have to be on TikTok. You have to do Twitter. I'm just like, whoa, like, it's actually a lot of time. That's a lot of time on a lot of things. And I don't want to spend it on that always. No, Twitch is really good. Like, I was under a rock or something. Because it's perfect. Like, I can just upload the videos to YouTube. Your art becomes more valuable and people are interested in you. Exactly. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. People forget about that part of being, oh yeah, it's not like you're getting hired to be like a construction worker. You can just go to a construction place and get a job. It's not like you're going to be a lawyer where you just go to a law firm and they're like, okay, you're hired. For art, you have to literally carve a space out for yourself. You have to be like, hey, I'm here and I'm making art like this. Come see me and my stuff. Like, that can be a lot. It's a lot of work. Like, people don't recognize that. It is a lot of work to be like, hey, let me create a space for myself and like upkeep it and continually put out stuff and always have my social media top notch and just keep up with all these things. But it's a lot, but it's very rewarding at the same time, because if you can do it, the rewards are amazing. Being able to be a full-time artist, that's the dream. Being able to paint whatever I want and people are like, I like that because she did it. What the? Okay, I'll take that. Right now I'm at like the midpoint where like some people like it and they're like, oh yeah, I'll buy a print to support you. And some people will be like, I love this painting, how much is it? So I guess it's always going to be kind of a little bit of both, but it's good to see like the growth and the difference in like learning the steps of the way. And that's something else that people, that's kind of underrated. The journey is part of it. Like learning, and I am in no rush. Like I barely know what I'm doing. I barely have a handle on what. No, it literally is. It literally is. Like I barely have a handle on, I'm just recently getting my schedule together to like go with the life that I'm trying to create, like creating time for all the things that I want to do. But I'm taking baby steps because it is a lot. It's a lot, and like, I don't know, there's I feel like it's one of those like math problems or like math homework where they tell you, oh yeah, just do problems 1 through 5. But then you look at the problems and 1 through 5 has A through F. Like, it's 1A through 1F. Like, oh. I know. Thank you. But also, it is hard. I mean, actually, it's not as hard for me. I'll say, I feel like it's balance. Sometimes I'm like, okay, let's go interact. And then sometimes I'm like, I just want to sleep. And sometimes I do want to like have my private painting time. And I do schedule it in, but it's definitely a balance. I am very good about doing something if I say I'm going to do it though. So that's something I have to pat myself on the back for, because there's a lot of things that I'm like, or I know that that's something that people have a lot of trouble with. Like, they'll say, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, but they get like nervous to do it and kind of like get stuck. I'm the opposite, but that's also not great, because I'll be like, oh yeah, just do it, and then not know what I'm doing, and then have to like learn as I'm doing it. I guess that's kind of a process to go through, or like a method of doing it, but at the same time, I'm just like, half the time I feel like I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't, so that's not great. But otherwise, I mean, it works for me. Okay, I'm gonna add in the collar here. Let me just sketch it out first. Actually, how peculiar. I do not see the brush I am looking for. Go back. Oh, must be the one that fell earlier. Oh gosh. Oh, it is not. I have no idea where this brush went. It literally just disappeared. I just saw it. Oh, there it is. It was hiding. I got it. But, yeah. I forgot what to say. Yeah, it's interesting. I remember another artist talking to me about that. She was like, I really wanted to be like an artist and just be like a full-time artist. But I have to like make a space for myself. I was looking at her like, yeah. Yeah, you do. That's part of it. Like, that's part of the deal that you're making. Like, you want to be an artist, you have to make the space. It is hard. Like, I don't know. But for me, it's remembering the goal. And also enjoying the process. Because I won't say, like, if I hated everything about it, I would still be doing this. But it's like finding the things that you actually like doing and doing those and focusing on those things that will continue or like push you forward. Because I mean, I can understand not wanting to do something if you realize it's not for you. That's a smart move to make. But I was ready, kinda. I kinda just got ready as I needed to be ready. Should I keep? No, I'm gonna make the neck a little bit longer, just for kicks, just to have a little spice, a little pizzazz. Or should I not? You know, I will. I'm already gonna do it, so no need to debate. Okay. Initially, this was like the styrofoam head, and everyone in my like critique was like, "We all know that styrofoam head. It's boring." I was like, "Oh, cool. That's great. I'll just do this instead." And they were right. Like, that's the thing about like critique. Like, if people, you have to be able to discern between good critique and not good critique. But when you get good critique, it's nice. It's nice to be able to like, oh yeah, you were right. I didn't need to do that. Oh. But is that even how people? I guess it could be. Maybe a little bit farther back. Yeah. Okay. And then the front. Is that body too big for her neck? Yes. It is. Okay, let's see what we can do. So if the neck comes down here, oh gosh, this is going to be a very odd body. Then it comes like this. I guess that's her body. Also, but she's wearing so many hats. Yeah, that's true. That is true. That is very true, actually. Even, that is very true. And sometimes, see, that's what I'm saying, like, you have to be able to see what someone is, the intention behind their critique. Like, if there were critiques I got and I was like, that's just a judgment on me. That's fine, but it's not gonna really help my work. And there were other critiques I got that was like, huh, that's really interesting and something I'm gonna use for the rest of my life. But, and your own intention. The intention of the critique and your own intention to kind of compare and Venn diagram it. Because they cannot be on the same page. Sometimes you want to focus on something else, so you make other areas boring. And the people are like, you need to make those areas better. And you're like, focus on the areas I'm telling you to focus your eyes on. That's the point. That's the idea. But it depends. Depends on the person, depends on the content. So if I'm doing a blue and yellow thing here, I still want to make the background, I guess the background is kind of dynamic with the underlay of the drips and like the red and blue, etc. Ooh. I do, but I'm not so hot with it right now. I can show you. Some stuff. I mostly just do like Procreate. I have used like Adobe and other stuff before just for like school, but recently I've been trying to do more Procreate art. And oh my gosh, I'm like low-key embarrassed, but anyway, I'll just show you. My latest thing that I did was for an email. It was like for like an email blast about just like, it was like for my October newsletter, but this is it. It was just like a cat to be like a cute little Halloween thing, but I don't know how to do digital art yet. It's very different from traditional art. Like, I mean, I know how to do like vectors and basic stuff, shapes, etc. But I am not great with like, I do mostly patterns for clothes and things. Oh my gosh, the screen looks so dirty. I'm so sorry. I'm just seeing it come up. It looks really bad. That was not a good image. But I don't even have like a link to it anywhere because I did not end up using it. I guess it was just good practice, but let's see. This is something better, but no, that's so, I believe it. I don't know how to make it so that you can see this. I don't know, but yeah. I have some things that I like on here. This one was supposed to be like an animation of like just hair plus humidity. So I have, oh, it actually looks better from here. Hello, mocap, and welcome. Thank you very much. Just doing some digital, or like a digital walkthrough. So something I have been doing, or like experimenting with, is changing my original paintings into digital paintings. Yeah. No, I know. I've seen a lot, most of Twitch is digital artists. But I also feel like I am learning it. And it's something I want to learn, but I'm not ready to start showing it on Twitch yet. I'm not there yet. I'm still trying to figure out how to commission emotes. Do you do digital art? Oh, I also use it to sketch like paintings I want to do mostly. This is a painting I did, or this is a sketch for a painting. And a bunch of notes. This is a sketch and a bunch of notes I made for a little, yeah? Okay. But I feel like even for an emote, I wouldn't have to have, well, I guess I could. For me, it's easier to do a painting project, etc. when I have like a goal like that. rather than just kind of I guess easier in a different way, just quicker, and I know what I'm going for. But as far as like making an emote, I feel like I could put that together. And I was thinking about making emotes for my channel when I do make that available, because I have not done affiliate yet. Maybe I'll do partner, but I don't really want to have ads. I know I hate ads, so I don't want to give anybody else ads, but I know I'm just going to be like, if they're like me, they might just go to the next channel, and I would prefer they don't. So I was like, let me just not do that yet. However, emotes are something that I was looking into, like creating for my channel. But I guess I'm just deciding what ones to do. Like an LOL one for sure, but I want to have like a good 3 to 5 thinking that I guess I could just start honestly making them. Nothing's stopping me. But yeah, mostly, like, this is another digital art that I've done, like another piece of digital art that I've done. But even my digital art is basically just paintings, like just regular stuff I would do on a canvas. But oops. But oh, this is one, but I don't really like it that much. This is another. This is supposed to be a painting also, but I just didn't end up doing it. I felt like it looked better as a digital piece, and I don't know, it just never came to life. I guess it did, but only digitally. Anyway, it's a interesting relationship I have with digital. Oh, something I have done is like change my traditional work into digital work, but only a couple. This one, I guess. Let me put the background back in. This one, but even that, it's for like designing clothes and stuff. It's not so much just for digital, like to have digital work, it's for other things. Oh my gosh. Connect. Okay. Yeah. That's basically what the extent of my digital work right now is. All painter I know kill it with the digital stuff. Really? Really? I'm not there yet. I want it. I'm trying to get more into it, but I really just don't know how to do it yet. And I follow like all the Procreate people on Instagram and stuff, and I'm always looking at what they're doing. But I haven't gotten the hang of it to that extent yet myself. But I'm trying. Eventually. Maybe one day I will come on here and have like a digital art stream. But for now we'll have just traditional painting. Sometimes gaming I do, but not all the time. Rarely. I was doing Tomb Raider. Maybe I'll do that on Tuesday. Tomb Raider Tuesday. People have been asking about that too, so might as well. Ah, I'm glad you asked. I just started doing Tomb Raider, or not just started, but I started doing Tomb Raider a little bit ago on stream, but I have not finished the game. So I want to continue that one, and then I've heard a lot of good things about, what is it called? Horizon Zero Dawn. I want to start that one. Zelda Breath of the Wild. Let me pull up the list. Actually, we were talking about it on my Discord like all weekend. So let me see. Games. Okay. Oh, Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed I really like, so I want to start, or I want to play more of their games. Or I only played Origins, but I'm open to the other ones too. I guess that's what I'm playing right now. There's another one I want to do, or want to finish, called Detroit Become Human. I finished, is it Inside or Outside? I think it's Inside. Good, great game, but the ending I didn't like. That was really annoying. Detroit, I know, like, I really like it so far. It's really cool. It's really cool. It reminds me a lot of this TV show, Westworld. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but 10 out of 10 I recommend. Amazing. It's kind of the same kind of concept. Very different, but also very the same. The same basics, like robots, learning, but really good. Detroit, I'm not that far in it. I feel like I'm maybe halfway actually. I don't know. But it's really cool that it has like the... Really? That's crazy. What? Oh my gosh. Like a game streamer, or like what do they do? Probably gaming. Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. What the heck? What the heck? That's crazy. That's another thing I love about Twitch. It's like it brings like the world together. Like it makes the world seem so small. Like you can talk to people in India and they'll be like, oh yeah, you play that, I play that too. Like, okay, cool. Oh, that's super, super cool. Did not know that. I definitely need to finish that one. I should finish that one on stream. For me, the only things that I am like so about with gaming still, I'm always very so about, it's because when I don't frequently play, so when I do, every time I need me to do something quickly, I'm like, oh my gosh, how do I do it? But other than that, the game is fine. And especially with Tomb Raider, I've been dying a lot. So I was like, let me just take a break from death. A breath. But yeah, a breath too. A breath and a break from death, because it's not fun. It's not my favorite. On the list of things that I like to do, dying isn't like up there. So, but I like the game. I like the concept. It's like Indiana Jones if he was a woman. So, that's cool. The thing I did not expect was for, she's like an archaeologist. She's out here killing people. I was like, oh, I guess that's what archaeologists do these days. I don't know. I did not know. Oh, it's right here. That's why. Can't find it because it's right in my face. That threw me off. I was not ready. Uncharted? I have not. Let me write that down. Ugh. I'm gonna go Uncharted. Okay. Really? Why do you say so? Me too. Oh, really? I could get on board with that. I'm definitely more of a story game, like single player person. Huh. You finished it? But like, what about it? I guess just like the storyline? Is it similar? Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll take that as like it's really good. Okay. Is the storyline is similar? Like it's exploring things? What is the similarity to Tomb Raider? I've liked Tomb Raider so far, except for the dying, but otherwise it's great. Huh. I'm having thoughts on this one. I think I'm gonna do a Yellow Jacket. I just wait for that to dry, and then I'll go on to it. Huh. Okay. I'm trying to figure out if I should make this an outdoor scene. No, you're on the climb. So, okay, cool. The climbing is what killed me. All I had to do was climb this rock. I kept falling. Oh my gosh. Checkpoints really came in handy that day. Oh my gosh. But it was still fun despite it. Like, I just figured out, I mean, another thing that they did not tell me how to do was like, or maybe I missed it, but I was trying to let go. I had to go to the bottom of the rope, swing, and then get onto the platform, but I couldn't figure out how to let go of the rope. So I was like pressing all these buttons and they were not working. I was like, cool. Yeah. Love to see it. Love when that happens. My favorite, actually. And it wasn't great. I kept dying. I was like, I kept apologizing to everyone. I was like, I'm so sorry you had to watch this. Somebody was doing, or one person, or I think it was either one or two people, they were like, we're gonna do like a push-up every time you die. I really gave them a workout. I was like, I'm so sorry. I did not intend for this to happen. However, don't know why they chose to do that. Really though? I feel like people, especially since Switch is so heavily like gamers and like people who are into like watching games, I was like, I know this is not what you guys are used to. I'm not a pro player. Like, this is just, I'm so sorry. I just, it was bad. It was really bad. They still do not let me live it down. But it was fun. Oh my gosh, it was quite a day. I think I should, maybe I'll do like a gaming Tuesdays or like gaming some day of the week so I can actually keep up with it. But mostly I've just been doing art, and I have a lot of art to do, so it works out. I do think I'm gonna do it this week. I want to diversify and like do different things also. I've wanted to do a movie night for forever, but I just haven't set it up. Let me see what the movie recommendations are. Oh, we have Spirited Away, Your Name, Sound Euphonium, and Ponyo, and Grave of the Fireflies, which looks really good. But when I said that in the chat, they were like, oh my gosh, Grave of the Fireflies, she doesn't know, so maybe it's scarring, we'll see. I kind of want to watch it anyway. Also, I keep mentioning the chat, yeah, the Discord, thank you Nightbot, or thank you 4box, yeah, that's the chat I keep talking about. Yes, that's what it looks like it's pretty, like the cover of it looks pretty drastic. But yeah, I know, it's like, I'm on board with them. Yeah, I've already seen Spirited Away. I think I've seen Ponyo. Maybe I saw parts of it, but I would definitely watch that one. Sound Euphonium I definitely have not seen, or Your Name. But Grave of the Fireflies looks like the most interesting out of all those, so I was like, we should go with that one. And I love Fireflies, so. Howl's Moving Castle, a hit. That was my first Studio Ghibli movie that I saw, actually. At first, I mean, I still love it to this day, but that one witch, I felt so bad for her at the end. She was just like, she was so cute. Howl's was a hit, but I kind of want to watch something new I haven't seen yet, especially from them. Like, I know they have good movies, so I'm like, I'll trust whatever they put out. But, oh my gosh, I haven't even been painting. But yeah, I want to do movie night. I think I'm going to do, House is definitely one of my favorites. But I'll do a gaming stream this week, and then maybe I have to figure out how to actually do a movie. I guess I wouldn't stream it. It would just be, or would I stream it? I don't know how movie nights work yet. I have to figure things out before I do that. So let me not put a date on it. But it's in the works. Also, side note, I'm trying to figure out if I should do like an outdoor scene instead of this indoor scene, because I want her to be wearing a jacket, or I could just do like yellow. Or I could make the top out of flowers or something. I don't know. Maybe I've been working on this too long. Maybe I should take a break. It looks better, I think, but it also doesn't make sense. It makes less sense, but looks better. You know, don't you love when art does that? It's like, aesthetics do not, form follows function, they say. What is a function? I may be overthinking this, but I may be not. So I just don't know what's going on right now. I think I need to let it be for a second. I'll work on something else. supposed to be of a short film. It was like a dance. I had to make I feel like this Twitch is gonna see like all of my class projects and then me making them into actual things that are like more me. But c'est la vie. It was supposed to be, or it was based off of a dance piece. And this was kind of like the scene that it was set in, and this was like the movement that she did. So I want to keep that. I really actually like this part, but I might change. I feel like I definitely want to change this, or I just want to add something to it. I feel like it's not doing everything it could. And usually I like to make very lush paintings and like use a lot of, or I guess I did a little bit here, but it's not so hot. Yeah, and I like the piece of it, but I want to break, since it's already very sectioned, I don't know. I like it, but I don't like it. Maybe if I make the bottom the top. That looks different. I don't know, man. I guess I was working on this other painting before, but oh, you know what? I know what painting I can work on. This one. Oh my gosh. I don't like this skull here. I want to change that into something else, but what do I change it into? What about just like a ball? Is that boring? It might be boring. And I have these cool paintings in the back. I think I'll do, oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? What can I make this into? I had this exact same skull in another painting actually. Do I have it over here? Oh yeah. And I ended up making it into like a flower brain. Some people also thought it was a cupcake, so it's up for debate, but I made it into something else. Maybe I should just do that. When I started it, I was like, this is gonna be a flower, and then everyone who came up to me, I did it during an event, everyone who came up to me was like, is that a brain? I was like, maybe, and now it's just like a brain. It just became what the people saw. So people also saw a cupcake because of the little hand poking through, so it's up for it's whatever they want to see, you know. Something I love about abstract art. A mustachioed skull. How peculiar. What about just a mustache? I like that idea. I will actually, what if I do something that can only grow? Oh, I guess that'd be a flower or something. But something that can only grow in specific circumstances or on specific materials? What if I just put like a bunch of barnacles? That would be weird and probably a little bit gross. Okay, let's think of something else. What else is there? I could do like, everything I'm thinking is actually like gross. The next thing I thought was like zits, but I don't know if I want that on my painting. Like the rest of the painting looks super peaceful and like very like nice and calm, and then like have a zitty skull that doesn't even make sense. It would be like weird. I'm really thinking on that hairy skull. Like, give it some eyebrows. Or, oh, I no sé. Okay, you know what I'm gonna start? I'm just gonna start and we'll see where it goes. Oh my gosh. What does that say? Whoa. What? What does that mean? Whoa. A what? I need further explanation. Okay. I was like, is this Twitch lingo? I don't know. Okay, lol. Oh my gosh. No, because I definitely have had moments like that where, because I only, when did I start this? Like, August, maybe? September? I don't know. But there have been definitely times where I was like, I don't know what's happening right now. And everyone else was like, duh, you don't know? I was like, no, sorry. Okay, good to know. All right, let's see. We could do eyes. No, wait, but actually, I was like, wait, is that a thing? Omega lol. Oh, I'm guessing. I can use context clues, but the thing that I didn't know most recently was like, oh great. The thing that I didn't know most recently was docs. I was like, what? Someone recognized a commission I was doing was in DC. I was like, what the heck? Yeah, it is. And they were like, oh, didn't mean to dox you. I was like, oh, whatever that means. Okay. And they were like, oh, you're new here. Are you new? Okay, what am I doing? Let's see. I could do eyes, but if I do eyes, I'll need to do a nose and a mouth. And I'll need to like not make this a bone. If I do eyes, I need to do like a whole face. I feel like since it is Halloween-ish, almost, like in 2 days, or 1 day. What the heck? Is it in 2 days or 1 day? Oh my gosh, it's tomorrow. Ugh. I don't know if I want it to look more creepy. I kind of want to take it out because it looks creepy right now. Maybe I should just get rid of it. I could extend these blue flowers all the way up here, but that's boring. I'd rather have at least a different color flower. Oh, or it could be cool if I do flowers around it and like it's peeking through. Yeah, that's true. That's true because I want it to be like something that could only grow in certain circumstances, if that makes sense. And the easy way to go with that would be plants, but there are other things that grow in certain circumstances, but none of them are like, like, None of them are like appealing, really. Usually if something is growing in a very certain circumstance, it's not something you want to be growing. So, mushrooms. Actually, that could be cool. I usually don't like mushrooms to eat or look at. But I could do like the white ones that come up into that shape. That could be cool, actually. Okay. Alrighty, let me put the paintbrush to the canvas. I was gonna say pedal to the metal, but I was like, no. Anyway, just things I was thinking. Okay, so I need to kind of whiten it out first. Mushrooms is a wonderful idea. I'll use this, but okay, let me spread this around. No! Okay. Okay. That can look. That can look. Okay. Okay, let me map out how this is gonna work. If I have okay. Here we are. So, oh my gosh. That's giving me a heart attack. Okay. Anyway. Okay, let's do some caps here. Caps in the back. I feel like at least this far. And then some here. I'm gonna show you a reference. I probably should. I'll finish this preliminary and then I'll look at references. That can work! Okay, let me see what they actually look like. Ugh, I'm nervous. I don't really like mushrooms. I only want to see the exact like image I have in my head of them. I don't want to see the other images that could possibly exist. Oh my gosh. I'm getting like, what is that called? What is that called? Oh gosh. Like a tingly back just thinking about them. Yes! They're yucky. will power through and draw them because I think it actually would go. And it's exactly what I was thinking. Like, it grows in a certain situation. And they can be pretty. Like the pretty white ones that like grow in that shape. That can work here. But I don't want to see like the the yucky ones I don't want to see. Ugh. I'll need to like find. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna look it up and see if I can find something that is what I want. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, there it is. Ugh. Disgusting. Oh. That is cool actually. I didn't think about that. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, that is the one I'm looking for. What is that one called? Okay. What is this one called? Enoki? Yeah, enoki. Okay, let's just look up the enoki ones. Okay. Enoki mushroom cluster. Okay. Disgusting. No. Please no. Please no. I used to hate when the okay, so like you know how in school they're like, oh yeah, watch Planet Earth. Disgusting. That part I used to hate that part so much. Like the water, the animals, all cool. How fast the flower grows, no problem. Mushrooms? I don't want to see that. Ew. I tried to scroll and it just made it bigger. Why? Okay. Okay, so they are not exactly. Sorry, this is gross. There are a lot of other mushrooms mixed in that I don't want to see. Okay. Ew. I'm glad one of us is enjoying. This is like, the thing is they're pretty, but like they have all these other mushrooms just around in the pictures. That's fine. Not what I asked for, not what I ordered, but can't send it back. Also, why do mushrooms even have like, oh my gosh. Okay. Why do mushrooms have that like underneath thing? Like those like, I don't even know what this is called. I'll just show you guys so you guys can understand what I'm saying. Oh, where is it? Okay, this one. like that under. Oh, jeez, I just left it accidentally. All these like gross. I am not a mushroom. Yes, yes. Why? Like, for what reason? For what reason? Oh my gosh, guys, this is yuck. Like, you see how I'm just showing you guys at this point? Like, I want to paint them, but they gross me out. Oh gosh, okay. Like, this is what I had in mind. Like, that's very cute. That's very pretty. But, that's gross. That's gross. Why? That's yucky. Like, what is the reason? See, the ones that I wanted to paint, they don't have them. That's something I hate. Even in grocery stores, I'm just like, ew. I don't know. It's just not for me. It's not for me. Some of them look like... I'm scared. Morel mush. Oh, no, I'm scared. No, please, no. You know what? I guess 'tis the season of being scared, low-key. But, oh my gosh. I'm gonna look it up, like, facing you guys. You asked for this, so. The things I go through for entertainment. Morel mushrooms. Oh gosh. I'm scared. Like, I literally don't want to do it. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, you're a murderer. I died. I'm deceased. No. No. No, the thing is, because... Oh. Wow. Oh my gosh, no. No, because I hate holes. I hate seeing holes like that. I forget what it's called. Trypophobia or something? Oh. Like... No. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you for that. You know what? Let's give a round of applause. I guess Siege Death is a very fitting name because I'm deceased. Oh my gosh. Oh, yuck. Oh, I can't stop thinking about it now. Okay. So, yeah. Thank you very much for capturing that forever. You've done us a great service, Warbox. Okay. So, let's just get, like, at least a couple of these mushrooms in. I'm so distraught that something like that even exists. It's a shame. No, you're good. It's passing. It's passing. Let's just never speak about this again. Yep. That's the solve. This never happened. Ooh, memories erased. Rewind. Yes. No, the thing is, like, I was playing on shuffle, but it always fits the moment somehow. Okay. Great. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm great. I will survive. Not trust the process. Oh gosh. If I never see that again, it'll be too soon. Okay. Some shadows in here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I guess we're getting over the mushroom fear today. The thing is, it's not even like it's just some of them. Like some of them look so gross. Ugh. I need some water. Okay, I'm fine. Yep. Let's get back to it. Okay. What a day. I'm having flashbacks. Okay. This is kind of giving what it's supposed to give. But I need some more small ones also. And they really just grow straight, so I'll just need to straighten them out. Okay. I am, yep. I am ready to tackle this. I don't even, nope, yep. Okay, you got me. I'm not ready for the rest of my life right now. In fact, I think I'm gonna work on something else. I can't continue with this mushroom thing, thinking about mushrooms. I just seen too many mushrooms today. I've reached my mushroom limit. We'll continue on that another day. I'm gonna rewind to when we were working on this. And yeah. Honestly, it's fine. I've seen mushrooms before. I've even had some sometimes on accident. But never have I seen something like the morel mushroom. And it is quite an experience. I was not prepared. I was not ready. But I will recover. Not today. But hopefully it's dry enough. Whatever. I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to do it. Just do it. Oh. Oh my gosh. It's weird. Really? I don't know if that tracks. That may be false. But for me, it's also very odd how a plant can taste so like meaty. Like, what the heck? What is this? literally have like mushroom burgers. Because it's so, it tastes, it's like, the texture is like meaty. Like it's like a dense kind of chewy texture. Ugh. Right, they're fungus. Even better. I don't know. Whenever I think of something that grows in nature, I think of plants. But yeah, it's not a plant. Yeah, it's just a fungus. Even better. Even better. Just cherry on top of that mushroom cake. Really a fun guy. Okay. That sounds like a great deal. I will shake on that. That's great. That sounds like a great way to end the night. Let's talk about something else. That's a great idea. So how's the weather? Oh, we have been talking about we actually went through a lot of conversations tonight. Woo. Every time I hear this, I think of Game of Thrones. That's true. The reason I stopped is because I need it to dry some. And oil takes forever to dry. So I'll probably have to finish it another day. I want this to be like workable so that I can just put yellow on top. But it's not there yet. I have to wait for longer. Ugh. But I think I might wrap for today. With all these paintings active, I should work on this commission, lol. But nah. I'll work on it tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, thank you! Welcome to the club. Join the Discord for more actual information. Or on Instagram. Okay, cool. I would like to be streaming some, probably Tomb Raider, since I already started that one on stream, but maybe someone else. We'll see. We'll see. I'll definitely update in the Discord, and thank you for sticking through. And thank you for the follow. And I'll see you next time. Are you a streamer also? I'll follow back. But for now, I should find a raid. Or a person to raid, I mean. Okay. That's cool, that's cool. Someone to raid. Who's on right now? What time is it? 10:30. Nice meeting you as well. Great talking with you. Just really made the stream that much better. Let me figure out who's on. And I really need to use the restroom also. So I'm gonna do that really quick. I'll be right back. Okay. So, a squiggle design is on. We're gonna, I forgot what I was saying. I just heard myself and I lost my train of thought. We're gonna read them. So, buckle up, we're going on a ride. Are you ready? Okay, cool. Let's go. Talk to you guys there. Bye. Thank you again.